Hello my babes, how are you? If you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle and this is one of my mini series. This is the twin flame reading. As you guys know, my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody, and please keep in mind that the roles could be reversed between you and that person if that applies. As I always say, I run no daycare. I'm not enrolling, so just so you know that this is entirely general, so feel free to take or leave whatever you want. With this said, let's move forward with today's collective. Let's see what the Twin Flame Collective has to say today. Let's see. So we have number 9, 11, 10, 8, 2, 7. Those are very intense numbers. So we have mirrors and message of trust. Let's see what's your twin flames. It seems right here, both of your inner childs right now are crying. You both need to be comforted by a parent. So I feel like there's a sense of abandonment on both of your energies. I feel like energetically you feel he or she abandoning you, and they feel the same way towards you. Right now, most of you are going to start seeing a lot of synchronicities, specifically the 1111. You can also be seeing their name a lot and start dreaming about them a lot. It's because you both are needing each other, like you both are missing each other. Some of you need to work out what they need, because even though that we may say yes, it means this, keep in mind that for every single one of us, these synchronicities and these numbers appear on a specific time of day, a specific situation. They're not going to all mean the same. You need to, contact your ancestors, listen to your intuition, perhaps get a tarot reading to clarify why you haven't seen that, because again, not everybody is going to be under the same circumstances, okay? So now we have here the mission right here. It says, I always felt I had a higher calling in life, and our connection brings me more clarity. So I do feel some of you have always felt like you guys have meant to do some more. It's like you haven't never felt the same as other. I'm not saying that you felt better or less than anybody. I'm talking about like energetically. You know how people can be so simple, like have like dreams of like, okay, I just want to work and have a family and that's it, or I want to be this. So I feel like you always always guess yourself if there is more to life, like if there is more to life multiple times. And I feel like you are the kind of person who questions a lot of things, and you could be curious about a lot of things, and you're like, maybe I'm just weird, I've been the same. I thought the same way about me, until you meet your twin flame and you realize like, oh my god, I realized, and it gives you the awakening, and that's when you start understanding who you are and why you felt certain ways in multiple times in your life. Now we got the patterns right here, number 8, and this is right here. Your person right now is going through dark thoughts and dark situations right now, because there could be still dealing with a karmic. I feel like they're still dealing with some sort of awakening, and because they haven't actually put effort into dive in the way you could have, they're going through a dark night situation. They could be lost, like they feel like nothing makes sense. Why am I seeing somebody that looks like you? Perhaps why am I seeing this number? Why am I seeing somebody that looks like you? Why am I seeing your name? So they literally feel like they're going crazy, and because they're not trying to find out what this is, they feel like they're losing their mind, and they feel like nothing makes sense. We go again with patterns right now. Right now, this person feels like they don't deserve your love. I feel like this person pushes you away often, because first they feel like they don't deserve you, because what they did, what they said, you know best. Again, you know best. But at the same time, they walk away from you, or they push you away, because they feel like you're gonna leave soon. They feel like you're gonna leave like everybody else in their life, and they're like, oh, he or she is gonna leave me. Let me leave before they leave, or let me just not even invest, because it's not gonna last. Because in their head, they don't deserve this kind of love. They don't deserve this kind of person in their life, And this is them. Has nothing to do with you, but this is them feeling and thinking like this. We got here communication. I feel like they are wanting to communicate with you, but often they fall short. I mean, I feel people be like, it's easy to communicate for you, and that's why you're not the problem. Perhaps you are not the problem, it's them. So that's why them, they fall short, and that's why I didn't say you. But at the end of the day, you can't tell people how to do their thing. At the same time, they cannot tell you to sit and wait, and that's why it's your choice to stay or leave, right? Has always been your choice. And you be telling me, oh, I know that. Act like it. That's simple. Act like it. If you know, don't be triggered by a collective, because you're giving me the right, you're making me look right, and giving me more content to talk about. Be like, hey, like an example, user 0000, user ABCDFG, you know. But either way, they're saying right here that their life is very complicated and they don't want to bring you in it. And we go back to what I was saying, you user 12345, is that they're going through a dark situation, like a dark moment of their life. We all have been there. If you haven't, I'm happy that you haven't, because trust me, it's a situation that nobody wants to be in. So this person is like that, and they feel like contacting you, bringing you into it, is going to make it worse. And I feel the universe agrees with that, because what's the point of bringing you in a situation that's bad? What's going to help? It's going to make it worse. But they want you to know that they do want to talk to you. They do want to talk to you. They want to see you. They want to be with you in a way to perform in any way that you allow, and any way that's possible. But as of right now, their life is such a mess that they rather not bring you into it. And this could be them deciding this, or the universe in ways making them deciding this. Hold on. And this is what I call about the butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom right here, growth. I am not going to give in to fear. I know fear is only an illusion. This right here is saying right here that the connection of twin flames, as much as you want to cry about it, is all about growth and lessons. And this kind of situations, if you haven't never been through it, you won't know what I'm talking about. But if you do, you know how fearful it is to feel this way towards somebody that you can either or just barely met, or that somebody that you met and you like, it's so fearful to feel like that. But you both have to stop focusing on the negative side of things and start looking at the positive side of things. And every time you overthink or allow fear to walk into your life, confusion hits, and that makes you stop doing everything, making you unmobile or immobile, meaning that you're not going to take care of your life the way you should. You're not going to embrace independence. You're going to become codependent. And again, when people ask me a lot of questions trying to look smart, they look what I always call uneducated. Because whenever you ask questions, just not because you want to know, but when you say like, well, what can they call if I live here? Ask them. Why are you asking a stranger when you can ask them? Like, ask them. Simple, right? But when people ask me about like, you know, why is it this and that, half of the time the question that I get from twin flames is like, but why did I meet them, right? And this is a very valid and important question. You met them because it was a lesson. You met them because it was a contract. You met them because you needed to work on things. Because twin flames are going to reflect the good and the bad that you have. The goods that you like and the things that you dislike. Hold on. And they came into your life whenever you needed it the most. And that's why you are who you are right now. And that's why you know what you know. And you grew in a way to perform. And you may feel like, oh no, I'm on the worst state of mind or in the worst situation ever. No. The thing is that twin flames phases are not permanent. You know, we all go through different stages and phases. But if you don't allow yourself to grow on each of the phase or stage, you're going to be stuck asking questions. And even though that we give you the answers, you're not going to want to hear them, because you don't want answers when you don't grow with this twin flames seasons or twin flame stage. Whenever you want question, when you question something but you want to hear what you want to hear, that's when the answers pop. Or when you receive the answers, that's when you don't accept them. And I get this a lot in my readings. I get this a lot in my, you know, when people ask me, You like it or not, is how it is. And if you haven't grown or you haven't moved within years from a stage, is because you yourself haven't not only learned, but this all about acceptance, you know. And whenever you don't want to hear the truth, whenever you don't accept it, you stay stuck in the codependent, you get stuck in the limbo, you get stuck on all these questions that you yourself say you have no answers to. But you have the answers. You can ask them, but you are just afraid. And you're going to ask the people who you know are going to tell you what you want to hear. You don't ask the people who are going to tell you what the truth is. And that's why a lot of people dislike me, because they think I work for them. No, boo boo. I work for the universe, and I work for my mother Lilith. And my job is to deliver the truth, not to deliver la la land. And why are you stuck in a twin flame situation that you feel like you haven't moved or embraced anything? Is because you yourself are codependent and are like pretty much stuck on an answer or in a one reality, and you're not embracing the butterfly effect, and that's why you haven't seen change. We got mirrors right here. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. No matter what you're doing, no matter where they are, you both are working with each other energetically. There's a connection. You guys are still doing it, and you guys are living in the butterfly effect. So each one of you are working on your life. They're working on their life, and every decision you make, either or, continues to keep you guys together or continues with this growth process that the twin flame connection is. But you guys are still working together, because everything you do does affect them, and everything they do does affect you. We got here 5, which is changes, timing, and intentions. Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Your person is stubborn as hell. I don't feel them being very open. And maybe this could be what I was telling you about being stuck in a situation about change. They're not very open about change. And the thing is that they force it too much. They don't want to accept things. They don't want to embrace things. That's why we are where we are right now. Because your person is not embracing change. And that's why your change and your growth could be stuck. Like I said before, as a mirror, everything you do and everything they do affects you. And that's why maybe some of you are stuck in a situation that has been going on for a while. We got karmic ties. We have a past life connection. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. This person right here and you guys have karma together. So things has happened in the past and things have come back again to make things right. And I do feel like either or, if subconscious on options or consciously or subconsciously, I feel like you both cannot stop thinking about each other. And I feel like there's specific memories that hit of whatever happened in between you two. This could be a conversation, this could be a moment that you guys saw each other. It's like it hits you like a little what's it called, like a little slideshow. And it's because you guys are still connected. You still are working on things. You guys have a karmic tie. You guys are not going to be separated that easy. And if you want to let go, you need to do it right or you won't. We got 9 romantic messages. I long ago shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. So some of you, and this could be something shared with you and this person, have like accept in a way that love is not a thing, that there's not really the love of your life, that romantic things don't exist, because every time you give somebody a chance, they just screw it over, right? And I feel this is something that they could actually agree on too. I feel like they feel like that too. But every time you guys think about each other or see each other, let's say a picture, or let's say you guys happen to see each other, lucky you, you guys really want those things that you say that they don't exist. Half of the time when people say that love doesn't exist, that they're done dating, that is because they have been hurt so much that they don't want to put themselves through that, you know. And I've been that person, and I get that, you know, I get that. But I do feel like this person makes you really want what you really want. That's why your inner childs are so connected, because you guys bring everything you have been trying to avoid, or everything you guys have been trying to, let's say, shield yourselves with or against. That's why this person is so memorable for you. That's why it's so hard to let them go, because they push a button or a nerve in you, and I feel like whatever they did, however they make you feel, because it's out of the ordinary at times, make you act out of your ordinary. That's why they're so memorable. That's why they're so special, and that's why it frustrates you so much. That's why it angers you at times, because it's so easy to forget about other people, but this person makes it so fucking hard, huh? That's a twin flame for you there. We got 6, message of truth. I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge the situation instead of surrendering to it. Like I said before, some of you are asking, like, why does it happen to me? And some of you are just judging your twin flames reaction, or your twin flame situation, or the twin flames, whatever that's been happening, whatever they did. As I'm telling you right here, you don't have to accept what they did, and I'm not saying to applaud it, because again, don't put words in my mouth. But I'm saying that judging it, that's not your job. It's not your job to judge what they did or what they didn't do. And what is your job, if you ask? You need to surrender at their reality. That's what we call acceptance. Like I said before, some people just want to believe that because they wouldn't do it, because they are not in that position, because you could get over this, or you could do this certain way, the person that you're with or want to be with will do the same. That's not how it works. They could say the same thing about you. Like, I'm not you. I can't do it like this, because they're just not you. Each one of us are a different universe, a different planet, and we all operate different. And if you're not willing to understand that, then stay alone. At this point, it's not your job, the same way it's not their job to judge how you handle things or how they handle things. It's surrender, saying that I have free will, they have free will, they did it, action and effect, and we are where we are right now. That's it. I'm not saying to be happy about it. I'm not saying to applaud it. I'm not saying to twerk it. I'm not saying to put it on in a little photo. I'm not saying to tattoo it. None of that. You got to surrender to the reality of things. And some people say, oh, I wouldn't do it like this, I wouldn't do it like. The fact is, like, even if you can't picture it, even if you can't imagine it, even if you say you wouldn't do it, doesn't mean everybody else wouldn't. You understand this? It don't matter what you do, what you wouldn't do, because it don't change that other people would or wouldn't. And this is how I speak to people, because you guys are all adults, right? And you guys should be able to understand common sense of, like, action and effect. And sometimes it is what it is, and that is just what it is. And you want a different meaning to that because you want to hear what you want to hear, but it's just not like that. Sometimes things happen, and they happen, and you can't change none of that. And no matter how spiritual you are, no matter how spiritual other people are, you want me to be spiritual, because I talk about like a spiritual person and a normal person, because I don't do fake love and light. And if you don't consider me love and light, I don't care. It's not for you to consider me. It's for my mother Lilith to consider me. At the end of the day, I'm telling you here, if you want how a love and light person will tell you so you can feel good, it's like the higher meaning. Everything happens for a reason. The universe has it in control. Does it make you feel better? If that makes you feel better, I'll tell you like that. But some of you just need not only a reality check, but how it is. How it is. And this will help whoever needs to be cleared out into the twin flame reality. Again, if you want just me to read you a card and you be like, oh, that's the card for me, that's not here. Twin flames need to be explained and broken down the way they should. That's why a lot of people are in La La Land, because they don't really want to understand and or learn about twin flames. And there's a lot of people out there who feed out of your codependency, who feed out of giving you fake hopes. You understand that? And a true witch, a true tarot reader, not I only, but whoever follows into that position and that category, should never embrace codependency. You understand that? And you know why some other tarot readers embrace codependency? You know why? Because that's the only way you will come back to get a reading. You know what I'm saying? Hi, baby. You want to say hi? No, he don't want to. Now we got romantic messages. I want to know everything about you, but I hold myself back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. So they really want to get to know you. They are very intrigued by you. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? They're very, very intrigued by you, but they don't want to get to know you too much, because then they'll have to do the same. If they get to know you too much, they'll have to give you more information, and they're very afraid to allow people in. And they're also afraid to allow themselves in people's life, because then they create a bond deeper than what the bond is. So they're afraid to let you in. They're afraid to let themselves into your life. So everything they want to know, they just don't ask. They just keep it light because it's easier to forget. You know what I'm saying? But it's not working. Timing and intention. Surrender brings us together faster than resistance. Like I was telling you before. I love when my mother Lilith allows me to be confirmed. It's more about you need to surrender to the reality. You need to stop judging. You need to stop asking. You need to stop acting like the judge and the jury, because that is just beyond your responsibility. That's not, you are never given that responsibility. You need to surrender about the reality of who this person is, what the situation is bringing, and allow expectations out of the topic. Because when you put expectations on other people's intentions or actions, you would be disappointed, because your expectations are not their problem, the same way their expectations of you are not your problem. Okay? And whenever you surrender to allow free will to be the one managing their actions, what's going on, you understand that things are going to move a lot faster, and you guys could be together faster. Mission. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. So it seems to be that you guys have the same issue over and over and over, which is being incapable of letting control go, wanting things to happen, not accepting the situation. And that's one of the things that needs to be worked on. You guys are giving a chance to make things better, and I highly recommend you guys, if you guys found this video, to do it like that. You guys have a lot of things in common, but this is what's happening, and this is why you guys haven't been together, and this is why things are not looking any clearer. Now, this is what it is. You need to do the work. You need to surrender. If you don't want to, the only person affected here is not going to be me. It's not going to be the neighbor. It's going to be you and your situation, and that's it. If you're over them, you should have picked another video, because you read the video and you still wanted to see it because you're not over them. You just want to seem like that. That's what people do when they want to pretend they don't give a damn about things that they do give a damn for. So it's nothing to judge you. I'm just being sarcastic and honest. I can see through people's things. So at the bottom right here, patterns. I'm triggered and an old pattern has surfaced and it hurts. Again, you trigger them. And what is the thing that you trigger the most? Being vulnerable. Wanting what they say they don't want. Like the romantic gestures, the little dates, the long talks, what you consider tacky romantic situations that you go like, ugh, I don't like that. You want it with this person and they want it with you. But those are things that you both say that you guys don't like, but this person is making you want it. And it triggers the wanting to be vulnerable, wanting to be like lovey-dovey. I'll be triggered too if I say I don't want that and I'm getting that. But this is exactly what's happening. I do feel like the key for you guys to be together is to allow the things to move the way they should and surrender. But if you guys don't, then I get it, but it's going to be on the same position you were. And like I tell to people, and people cry about it. 9 out of 10, I'm right. Cry me a river if you don't like it. But I'm very accurate, and I'm telling you, if you follow my advice, that's the way you're going to actually get together with that twin flame. If you don't follow my advice, enjoy the situation, because you're going to be there for a long time. So now we got their initials. This could be their first, last, middle, or even a nickname, okay? We got H as in hamburger, P as in Patrick, J as in Jimmy or Jason, W as in William, I as in Ian, M as in Michelle. You okay, baby? N as in Nina, K as in KFC, G or J as in George as well, Z as in Zane, D as in Don or Diego or dog, you know? let me give you the possible messages from the spiritual animal deck. You hear that card? That's a paid actor. We got here the giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. We got greasy bear, power, and it says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Orca, whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. And last one, we got the raccoon, inventor. And this says, decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them all very well. So guys, this is the end of your reading. I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to win a chance of a free reading, make sure to subscribe to my channel, because every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers, I host a free reading giveaway. Right now I'm waiting for my channel to for sure hit that, and once I know that I have the numbers, I'm gonna make a video, and that's when you guys will know exactly what I'm giving. Also, every month I'm gonna be choosing one lucky subscriber, and I'm gonna be choosing them to make a YouTube short. They're reading on a YouTube short. So if you want to win it, make sure to be a subscriber. I already was contacted by the 2 winners from last month from Christmas, and I am going to message you guys as soon as I have the availability. But once again, from now on, I'm going to be choosing one lucky subscriber, because that last month Christmas was for Christmas. So with this said, please don't email me for those. I have the way I do it, so always wait for the video, and then you can actually know exactly what I do and how I do it. Okay, I also posted it and made a video about it, so make sure to follow that, because again, I like my organization. I'm a Libra. I like things done perfectly. Anyways, most likely I show you my social media, so if you follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. I also have a TikTok, I have a small group on Facebook, and I have an upcoming project. I'm going to be offering I'm going to have a Patreon. I'm going to launch it soon, and there I'm going to be offering my tarot classes, uncensored sexy readings. I'm going to be offering podcasts. I'm going to offer vlogs and behind the scenes. So if you want to be part of it and enjoy all of that, make sure to keep an eye, as I'm sooner than later I'm gonna launch my Patreon. With this said, if you want a personal reading, make sure to go to my website. The link is always gonna be in the description box below, and you can also book directly on my Instagram if it's easier. Go with the book now button on the bio, and it'll take you to that website. A friendly reminder that I do not take requests outside the days I offer and outside the website. Also, I have a sale going on for Valentine's Day for the 2nd. Make sure that if you want it, that service already posted. And once again, if you book anything else on that day, I'm going to be denying it, as that that 2nd is only for that sale, which has been established in all my social medias. So make sure to follow through, otherwise it's going to get denied if you don't book what the sale is all about for that 2nd, for the 2nd of February 2nd, on that day only. So I got confused. But with this said, thank you guys so very much for the love and support. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday and New Year's, and happy Valentine's Day, because you know it's coming. So thank you. You guys have an amazing day, and love ya.